Hello, peoples! Glad to see that I still have subscribers after this abhorrently long wait in between videos, and I'm sorry, but I have, unfortunately started back this thoroughly uninteresting, this thoroughly uninteresting procedure that we call college. So, between being in school and having a job, and it's kind of hard, but I'm sorry there was such a wait to my videos, because I hate that, like when I have somebody that I enjoy like watching their videos, and then they go inactive for a while and stuff. But I'm gonna try and resolve to put out at least one a week, but I've been having such a hard time getting footage. It's been like, ugh, which you might want to be wondering, why am I watching World at War? I was like, well, there's so much Modern Warfare 2 footage out there. I was like, why not just do something a little bit different? And I don't think this game isn't well suited for competition, but I do think it's fun just to like mess around. Like, I'm running around with a bolt action rifle that has a bayonet on it, which is glorious. I think it's so much fun to just violate somebody with a bayonet. But I just been playing Modern Warfare 2 and Call of Duty 4, just trying to get footage, and I could not get anything decent. And even this, my team didn't even win this game. I did okay. I went like 60 and 26 or 25 or something like that. But this was the best I could do for gaming footage-wise, which should be alleviated soon. Now that there's going to be a whole lot of new games outlets, I'm not going to be putting out a lot of Reach, because frankly, I'm just not that good at Halo. But even then, like, Halo multiplayer is just not a big. I've never really been that into it. Like the whole shield thing, I don't know. That annoys me. There's some guy in this game who like recognized me and was like flipping around and doing all kinds of dumb shit. By the way, if you're ever in a game with me, there's no easier way to piss me off and start flipping around in circles and like quick scoping 1080s and all that horseshit, because I'm not impressed when you do it. It's just an irritating. Just play normal. I can't get over that. Why can't people just play normal? Don't act like a dipshit. Jump around in circles. Stupid. But anyway, I'm looking forward to some of the games coming out, because I'm not gonna be like everyone is so like, oh, Modern Warfare 2, it sucks, it's so bad. I think it's a lot like this game in that it's not well suited for competition, but Modern Warfare 2 does, like, I'm not gonna say it's not fun, because if it wasn't fun, so many people wouldn't play it. You know, there are some annoying things about it. I would compare it to like something like Mario Kart, where being the best doesn't necessarily mean that you're gonna win, which annoys a lot of people, and a lot of times it annoys me. But it's fun. Like, it's annoying to be killed by a chopper gunner, but it's like a hell of a lot of fun to like be in one. So it's more of like a, I'm trying to think of, it's more of a party game almost. You know what I mean? It's more of like, oh, we can mess around and have fun. But as far as like hardcore competition goes, yeah, I understand the argument there. But I'll be doing some because me and Jones, actually, it's always been a tradition of me and Optic J to play through the co-op, play through the campaigns of the Halo games as they come out. So that'll be a lot of fun. And I talked to him about it. We'll probably post some of our misadventures in the Halo campaign. But yeah, I won't. In case any of you were looking forward to any Reach footage, I probably won't be putting that much out, and that's actually probably for everyone's benefit, because I'm just really atrocious at Halo. I mean, for as long as I've been playing video games, Halo multiplayer has not been one of my old strong suits. But there's still some fun to be had, and I'll mess around with it. But probably what I'll end up doing is playing it until Black Ops comes out, and then I'll trade that in for that, unless it really unless I really like it. But I mean a Halo game is a Halo game. You kind of know what to expect. But so yeah, I figured let's bring it back semi old school, because I feel like this game was kind of overlooked. A lot of people, it had its annoyances. Like, I feel like the hit detection in this game is strange. Like, when you can lead people, you know what I mean, while they're running, you lead people with a rifle, like, it looks like you're almost doing it perfectly, and then doesn't, and then, like, the knife, like, the melee combat is really strange. I feel like you can never really tell when you're successfully going to knife somebody or when you're just going to fly right past them inexplicably and then die. But it has stuff to offer, you know, brings something different to the table, because if you think about it, there's really nothing quite like it. I mean, it's similar to Call of Duty 4 and Modern Warfare 2, but without the gross exaggerations of Modern Warfare 2. And you know, it's kind of almost like a cross between like Call of Duty 4 and Call of Duty 2. That's kind of a bold statement, but I don't know. I like to, like, me and Birdman used to play it like a lot. We used to mess around and play this game all the time because we just, you know, oh my god, getting in the tanks and destroying people, so much fun. I love doing that, especially jumping on the machine gun and just like destroying people. But so any hoozle, just trying to do something different, and hopefully, I mean, really, I'm sure most people in this community are really hoping that Black Ops doesn't suck. So, you know, and really nothing else to talk about. It's kind of an awkward position for me to be in. So why don't we just jump into, I don't know, why people think Optic members are assholes. I'll jump right in this and say that having known not a great deal of them, but a sufficient amount of Optic people to realize and to know that they're not as bad as most people think, but a lot of people don't understand the kind of... It's almost like all the... it's like being famous, but like all the negative aspects. And that sounds such like a douchebag thing to say, but it's like all the negative aspects of being famous. Like, it's kind of cool. Like, when you get into a room and people recognize you, it's cool. But it's literally cool for about 5 seconds. And then all the people come in, start talking shit, start saying, oh, you know, you're a fanboy. It's like, oh my god, you hear that all the time. And then you have dick faces like the kid in this game who's jumping around in circles and shit. It's just... I just wish that people would look at like an Optic in front of someone's name, whether it's real or fake, and just act like it's not even there. Like, just play, don't ask all sorts of dumb questions. Like that whole... And I realize that the general... the average subscriber that I have, you know, I'm kind of preaching to the choir on this, but... it's just so... I don't know, it's old. It's got like the whole like, oh man, you suck, like I beat you, this, that, and the other. I mean, good for you, man. Good for you. No one cares. And like people get like upset that I denied their friend request. They act like I just, you know, pissed on their mother's grave, when surely they have to understand that I get literally like 50 every day. So I mean, and it says, it's not like I hold an open invite. It's not like I'm like, hey everyone, free, you know, everyone can jump on my friends list. Like, people send me messages like, oh, you have so much free space. Yeah, I have free space for a reason, because so many people try and get on my friends list, spam me, and people want tryouts, and they get mad when we don't. If everyone in Optic gave a tryout to everyone who asked for one, there's not enough hours in the day. And don't get me wrong, I'm very, very grateful for my fans. And the fact that people watch anything I do is beyond me. I'm glad, you know, I'm flattered that people think that I put out worthwhile content. You know, I'm very appreciative of that. But just know that there are limits. Please do not. People have started sending me Facebook invites through this. Like, please. Optic Carlton is one thing, but Carlton, I'm not gonna say my last name, but Carlton last name is a different. Like, I really would like to keep this kind of stuff out of my personal life. You know, again, not saying that, you know, I'm unappreciative of my fans, but there's limits to what I can and can't do you know, the interactions that I can have. Like, it's like I don't host open lobbies because my experience with them has been that people just don't know how to like behave in open lobbies. That's why I don't do them. And it's a shame because I know there's plenty of, you know, mature fans out there who would enjoy just to like chill and play or whatever, but there's just too many fucking douchebags that just ruin it. So I mean, I'm sorry it has to be that way, but I really just can't, because you know I don't get paid. Like, I have a job, I don't get paid for this shit. So like, there's only so much of my time that I can devote to it. Holy, this is a long ass video. Jesus Christ, I'm slowing down. So, well, let me end my last thought by saying that we don't actively, on all honesty, we really try to like reach out to our fans, you know, and play with them and stuff when we can. But it's such a it's a task. It's a hard, you know, it's a very large obstacle to try and overcome. And especially, you also have to watch out for people who are not genuine. There's people who try and, I mean, they're really bad at it, but people try and scam us all the time and, you know, like giving up passwords and all that kind of stuff. It's just, it's really not that we try to be jerks to our fans. It happens on accident sometimes because we're trying to err on the side of caution. And people are always trying to get favors out of us, you know, for this, that, and the other. And, you know, I don't mind helping people out. I really don't. But I gotta have some time to my, I gotta be able to devote some of my resources to, you know, to myself. So, don't take it personal. We wouldn't be anything without our fans. So, just want to let y'all know, deeply appreciative. So, you know, if I don't get you back, if I delete your friend request or I don't respond to a message or a chat invite or a party invite or a game invite or anything like that, don't be offended. Just know that I just really don't have the time or the resources to get to everybody all the time. So, thank you, I guess, in closing with that remark. And God, I did not realize how long this video was. But as you might be able to tell, that if I haven't made it painfully clear, I don't know. Lately, I've been at a loss. I don't really know what you guys want to hear from me. So send me a. Everyone, leave comments and tell me like what you want the next commentary to be about, because I'm kind of have a dearth of topics right now to talk about. So, and I really do. You know, the videos are for you guys. So let me know what you want to hear, and I will talk about it. You can hear me ramble on. So, anyway, in closing, thanks everyone for watching, and I will see you on the flip-flop. And hopefully I'll have more videos out.